Knit one, purl two. Why stop at one? Today on Northern Yarn Arts, we are going to work on learning how to do the knit stitch. Okay, now that your stitches are cast on, the video for that is down in the description, or the link for that video is down in the description. We're going to do the knit stitch. Okay, so still working on loosening my cable, so it is a little bit tight, little bit wound up, but that doesn't affect our stitches. Okay, so we're going to take the tail end and we're going to make sure that it's over to the left so that it doesn't get in the way. I'm going to also kind of hold it up so again it doesn't get in the way. Got my knit or my working yarn off to the right, and to start I'm going to take and I'm going to put my needle into the loop that is on my other needle. Okay, so right into the loop itself. I'm not going between the loops. I'm going into the loop. So I'll just loosen up and you can actually see right there into the loop. And I'm going to take and I'm going to wrap going from back. I'm going to wrap around clockwise. I'm going to hold that. I'm going to hold that, what will be the new loop, onto the needle. I find sometimes if I push my needle farther forward, it's less likely to fall. The new loop is less likely to fall off my needle as I pull it through. So that's the new loop that I made, and then I'm going to push the old loop off. Okay, I'll do that again. Put it into, get rid of that cable there, into the loop on the right needle, wrap it around clockwise, hold it on, make sure that loop stays on, because what I'm doing is I'm pulling that loop. You can see I can kind of actually kind of scrape the one end of my needle against the other needle to keep that loop on, because I want that loop to come out through the previous loop, through the loop in the row before that, and then I'm going to push it. The old loop is going to go off my needle. Okay, now just like anything else, this is muscle memory. I've got these stitches a little bit tighter than I'd like them to be. You can work and you can wrap your yarn around your fingers. So I'll put it between my pinky finger, my ring finger, up around the ring finger, and then around, so it looks on the back, looks like that. Okay, and then that way, when I go to do it, go put my needle through the loop, wrap, and then I can just grab, so needle through the loop, and then I can just grab like that, and just needle through the root loop, and then I just use my finger to wrap it around, use my other finger on my right hand to hold it in. This is called continental style knitting. It's wrapping instead of flicking, which is what the English style knitting, if you see continental or English, the English is where you put it in, then you use, I'm not very good at this because I don't do this style, you just use it to, you're just going to, they call it throw or flick, like that. I like continental. Continental is actually generally thought of to be faster. Speed knitters usually use continental. There are speed knitting competitions. Okay. So fingers wrapped around like that. You can go back and look again. Slow it down if you need to. Put it in. Wrap in and out. And then you're going to do that all the way across in a pattern. It'll say K and then however any numbers, and that's how many stitches you're going to make from these. Okay, you want to make sure that you always get that old stitch off. You don't want to accidentally make two, go like this and have two wraps because that's going to increase how many stitches you have on your needle. Okay, you can see that's two instead of one. You catch it early enough, you can just take the other one off. Okay, so you make sure that old stitch always goes off unless it tells you, unless you are making one, which we'll learn how to do later. Okay, so that is how you do the knit stitch. Alright, so now that you've seen how to do the knit stitch, it's just a matter of practicing. So I'm going to show you that wrapping again. So through between the pinky and the ring, around the ring, over the other two, and like that. And then you can just knit. Okay. And over time, as you create that muscle memory that I talk over and over again, it's going to get faster, and you're going to get to the point where you don't have to look, and you can just create. I love creating washcloths and scarves because I'll often just do knit back and forth, and I don't have to think about it, don't have to look at it, I can just do it. That's how I got through university. I knit probably 60 washcloths in class in university. It helped me concentrate. Anyways, thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Links are down in the bottom, and we will see you next time.